Hey guys, it's Steve. So this is the much anticipated pit barrel cooker that a lot of you have been asking me about the past year or so. Finally got my hands on one, and we're going to do a 4 or 5 video series. We're going to start today by doing a little overview and taking a look at what all comes with this cooker. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so one of the great things about the pit barrel cooker is when it shows up on your doorstep, you basically pull this thing out. There's absolutely no assembly required whatsoever. And the pit barrel folks are, they definitely promote that hard. At this price point, it just shows up on your front door, and within 15 minutes you could be cooking on this thing. So let me show you the parts that the different pieces and components that come inside. This is the charcoal basket. So this thing is just thick, heavy duty steel. And then you actually have a grilling rack here. Though this is a smoker, you can actually grill on it as well. A lot of people aren't aware of that, so I'm going to show that in a future video. This is the horseshoe stand that the cooker actually sits on. So it just sits down and the pit barrel cooker just goes down like that. And then these are the two rebars that you basically just slide through the top. I'll demonstrate that in just a second, that you'll be hanging all the meat on. And then you've got the 8 stainless steel hooks that come with it. And then this is the little hook tool that allows you just to reach down and grab these hot hooks off of the bars. Okay, so in the first actual cook video, I'll show you how to light your pit barrel cooker. But basically, your charcoal basket just goes all the way down on the bottom like this. Just sits down there. And then if you are using the rack for grilling, or say you've wrapped a butt and you want it to sit on a flat surface, that is how your rack goes in, just like that. Then your rebar, you just slide it in one of these holes on the side, and then the other hole. And then we'll take our other one in like that. Just like that. That's literally all you have to do. And then again, you have the 8 stainless steel hooks. So, your food, you'd have your food hooked, and then you just kind of hang it on there like that. And so when you're smoking, you wouldn't have your rack in like that, and your food is hanging down. And then once those hooks are hot, you take a little hook tool here and you just grab it like that and lift your food up out. So one of the things that has made the pit barrel cooker so wildly popular is that all you have is this one damper down on the bottom. There's no damper up top, and you basically just get your charcoal lit and you set your damper based upon where you're at sea level wise. So it comes about halfway open. You just kind of tweak, you just unscrew this a little bit to tweak it either more shut or more open. And 0 to 2,000 feet, you basically put it a quarter of the way open. 2,000 to 5,000 feet, it's half open. 5,000 to 8,000 feet, 3/4. And then above 8,000 feet, you'd have this all the way open. So other than the single damper on the bottom, you basically just hang your food in here. After the 15 or 20 minutes of getting your charcoal lit, and then you just put the lid on top. There's absolutely no dampers on top. You have a little bit of extra space over here on these holes between the rebar, so a little bit of air is going to come out of there. But the folks at Pit Barrel Cooker went through about 30 prototypes, testing out cook times, temperature, all that, and landed on this model. And again, everything that I've seen online is that you basically just hang your food, you walk away, and it just does its thing. There's no babying, no tweaking out of the dampers or of the damper or anything like that. It just kind of sits and does its thing. So really cool design. I can't wait to put this thing to use, so definitely check back. Again, I'm going to do 4 or 5 videos, and we'll have a look at how this thing performs. So thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you again soon.